A while ago on YouTube there was this series of videos which responded to, I guess, a kind of campaign called the Atheist Challenge. And I think the idea of it is, and it was mostly American respondents who posted videos in this light. It was the challenge was that you would declare openly and in public and on YouTube your atheism, your lack of belief in any kind of deity. It was a kind of reverse creed, if you like, an anti-creed or something, I guess, a statement of doubt rather than a statement of belief, or a statement of active disbelief, I suppose. The Atheist Challenge. I never made one myself, I guess because I've never been any kind of a religious believer in the first place. It would be quite a strange position to adopt, to kind of declare my disbelief in an active way. It would be like declaring the disbelief in unicorns. I couldn't see the point. But what came out of me out of that is a kind of, would there be any value in an inverse of that? An atheist challenge, not presented by a theist, that wouldn't work, but a kind of challenge to atheists like myself to not to make a declaration, but to go through some kind of religious or theological process, to experience theology from the inside, if you like. Would it be an interesting exercise, for example, to go through the spiritual exercises of Ignatius of Loyola, or just to pray regularly, that kind of thing. To say, okay, for a year or for a certain period of time, I'm going to sit down every day and I'm going to pray, or I'm going to study the Bible or the Quran or some other holy text. I suppose a little bit like that, the video that I saw on TED, which was the journalist who'd spent a year following the dictates of the Bible. It's a great little video called My Year of Living Biblically, in which he just did that. He followed all of the tenets, not just the Ten Commandments, but the whatever it is, 400 and other kinds of directives that are in the Bible. And came out of it quite interesting. I mean, one of the things he says is how it changed him in some ways. I don't think he was implying that it gave him a religious faith, but it did have certain kinds of effects on his, how he understood himself and his position in the world, I suppose. So I suppose I'm just thinking, is there any value in the theist challenge? The challenge for people like myself who are atheists to engage in some kind of theological practice. Actually, I think I already do that, really. I think that's what I'm doing when I'm reading all these books about religions and exercising my mind with thoughts about what God might be, even though I'm a non-believer, and I am a non-believer, absolutely, in any of the religions that I've come across so far. I still spend a lot of my time thinking about the value of it, and I still read these books. In fact, I spent about an hour and a half in Waterstones yesterday, flicking through various books on religion and spirituality more broadly. Managed to resist the temptation to buy Karen Armstrong's most recent book, but I probably will at some point. I mean, personally, I'm finding it quite an interesting challenge. I'll have to think about what its effect is on me, and whether I want to formalize it into a more specific set of exercises. Maybe whether I do want to take the Alpha course, or follow Ignatius of Loyola, or just to pray regularly. I might do. I'll have a think about it.